The
dog.
funniest thing is, Dave, and we've talked about this. We love wrestling.
Love it.
I watched a really good clip of Bret Hart on Stone Cold's podcast.
Bill Goldberg.
Yep. And I love wrestling. They realize it's scripted,
Right.
and they recognize it.
Yep.
And that's why you can't bet on WWE.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
What?
Why can't you?
Because.
It's scripted?
Right. You can't, like, if you don't, do you have DraftKings?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay.
I have Venmo.
All right, okay, then.
I have Cash
All right.
App
All right. Okay.
And-
You don't bet. So, okay.
and YouTube.
But no, if you pull up your, you don't, but my DraftKings, there's the fucking other guy there, the little bullshit one, but you can't bet on WWE matches.
That's stupid.
It's scripted. It's fake. They
Of course.
admit it's fake.
Of course.
The NFL doesn't yet admit that it's fake. So
Yeah.
you can still bet on it.
But they did
Because
change.
they make it seem like this is actually real stuff and it's real. Everything is real playing out. So they're allowing you to spend your money. Whereas if you're, they don't want. They don't want you to think you're so stupid that you could bet on Stone Cold Steve Austin
Why not?
beating Bret Hart.
Why not? What's up?
In 2023, the WWE tried to explore the possibility of legal betting, but it was shot down due to pushback from regulators concerned about fairness and information leaks.
That's fair. That is
Sports
fair.
entertainment.
However, the NFL is also a sports entertainment industry, which is why it can't be sued for games being fixed. So
Is that true?
it is true. They are
Really?
a nonprofit. The NFL is now a nonprofit organization that is registered as an entertainment entity. So it cannot be sued. You can't, and that's why this was the first pathway to the gateway for gambling.
I think I need to hire a lawyer. Class
Well-
action, dude. I've been watching this since I was like 5,
Well,
and I'm fucked up over it.
and I honestly,
Emotionally, I'm messed up.
honestly, bro, I believe this, and I strictly believe this because I believe in the wrestling community. The pro wrestling community is so dedicated that they would have
I'm
fun.
sorry. I didn't mean to laugh at you.
I know, but they would have fun gambling on, like they know it's
They
scripted,
would.
and they would still.
Yeah.
And I feel like as
know it's fake.
and as like, dude, for freedom, you should be able to bet on WWE matches, even
Yeah.
knowing the fixes, knowing full well. I would rather actually bet on that, and it would be interesting to me to see when the WWE gets like cornered, like, oh well, listen, all the money's on this, but this storyline's been like maxed out. We got
Yeah.
nowhere else to. You got to cut it off, man. You got to cut it off. How are they going to end?
Like
oh,
Spike Dudley's got to win the title here.
did he lose the belt or dude, Spike Dudley made hey, speaking of, Spike Dudley made his comeback with the farewell tour with the Dudley Boys. You see the Dudley Boys had their retirement match against the Hardys.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. So they had one final match with they had one final match with TNA.
Mhm.
It was a tables match, but they had to go through the tables 3 times each team to be the ultimate team. The Dudley Boys lost, and they took their boots off in the ring to retire, and they presented them to the Hardy Boys and hugged them and walked out. And Spike Dudley showed up. Spike Dudley showed up, and it was a great moment for wrestling, and I'm glad it happened, just like the wave of yellow we saw in the crowd for John Cena. That was amazing on the farewell tour.
That was cool.
Yeah, well, so was the Dudley Boys getting retired by the Hardy Boys, but you're just
You mean the Hardley Boys?
you're a ne'er-do-well. That's what you are.
I'm a what?
You're a ne'er-do-well. Yeah. You want to Google it?
No.
You sure?
Can you just tell me?
No, you can spell it.
Can you say it one more? Can you? May you please pronounce the word one more time?
Ne'er-do-well.
Can you please give me the
Ask your
origin
producer.
of the word?
Ask your producer.
A person who is idle, unsuccessful, and worthless.
Yeah, it sounds like Bret Hart.
Yeah, well, that's thanks to Bill Goldberg, Mike.
I mean, I'm not a Goldberg fan.
Watch this kick.
Watch me. I'm gonna put my
Bill
my
Goldberg.
leg. Watch. I can get my foot right up to my hip.
Imagine.
Oh wow! And then I blew my hip out.
Imagine feeling entitled to
I have
someone.
osteoporosis.
Imagine feeling entitled to someone else's paycheck because they kicked you in the face the wrong way accidentally. I'm talking like 30 years later. Goldberg went on a tour where he got paid like a couple $1 million, and Bret Hart made a whole big thing. Where's my $3 million? like, bro.
That's because Bret Hart's a bitch.
You knew the risks.
Yo.
Like, I'm sorry it worked out and shook out the way it does. It sucks, but it's like, give it a fucking rest already.
You want me to piss you off?
No,
Here's
I actually
another
do have
take.
to piss, though. Do we have time for that?
Of course.
All right, but we have
I
like a
would
couple more games to
also,
get through. I want to do that first.
I would also win in a fist fight against Bret Hart.
Well, yeah, but that's like punching a baby at this point.
No. If
Bro,
we
you'd
fought
grab him by his leather jacket.
if we fought in '96,
You'd make him piss his jean shorts.
dude, he sucker punched Vince McMahon and thought he was so cool and bragged about it.
Actually,
Yeah, actually, that's cool.
in light of what's come out about Mr. McMahon, kind of, hey, listen, I'm just saying.
Sable.
Okay. We're not talking about that, Mike. There's nothing.
You brought it up. What are
I-
you talking about?
Well, you brought it up because you brought up Vince McMahon. You started it. Thank you. Thank you. Bazinga, bitch. Mic drop. Gently. Yeah, fucker. So.
Hot takes.
And
Hot
we're
cakes.
back. But listen.
Yeah. Listen, we got 7 more games to get through.
Emphysema. Listen. We have 3 more games left, Mike. The
All right.
Pats beat the crap out of the Saints.
Yes.
And the Detroit Lions did not beat the Chiefs because of what, Mike? Why did the Chiefs win against the Detroit Lions this week?
I'll answer that in a quick second, but I do have to disagree with you. You literally said the Lions didn't beat the Chiefs. And from what I saw,
They did.
Branch beat the out of Juju Smith-Schuster at the end of the game.
Whoop.
So, yes, the Lions or the Lion beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs had
Squeaked
their
out a win.
little tucked between their legs and were protected by the refs again. Patrick Mahomes was not assessed the penalty in the end zone.
Yeah.
The NFL didn't show the penalty in the end zone
Or the
on-
footage.
or
at
the
all.
footage
At all.
and you had to see it on other broadcasts.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
And Jared
That's
Goff's
weird.
touchdown was overturned.
Overturned
5 minutes later. Bro.
I'll honestly say when I heard all of that, it seemed like maybe at the end of the day that play was technically illegal. But
Okay.
how long do you like in the other game last week, you let the field goal team come out onto the field, you let them get set up, and all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, hold on, New York has to come in and think about this call from the last play. And it's like, well, no, the whistle was called.
Yep.
Wait, no. Hold on. You so when you blow the whistle on a play, are you allowed to go back to that play? And if you are, does that mean you can keep? So if I blow the whistle on this play, then I want to go back 3 plays ago.
Bro.
Time stop. You blew the whistle. Let's go back 3 plays. Shady ass stuff.
It's extremely shady. And it begs the question, as Patriots fans, Mike, where was that call in the 2017 Super Bowl against the Eagles when they lined up in an illegal formation and did the Philly play that everybody loves so much? Where was that call, New York? Hey, New York, where was that call? In the biggest game of the season. The biggest game of the season. And I think that play specifically bothers me, not because I'm a Patriots fan. Listen, the Eagles earned that win, okay? They did. The Patriots lost that game. Bill Belichick lost that game by benching Malcolm Butler. I don't know why. We'll never understand the truth. The Eagles earned it. I'm not taking away from them. But if you're going to do this in a game 5 minutes after it happens, and you're not going to do that in the Super Bowl, in this era of football, in the Super Bowl, and do that, this is just a crazy precedent, and I don't understand how they can get away with it.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's fucking asinine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
And
yeah,
honestly,
I don't know what you want to say. Like, yeah,
Well, the only other thing that I'd say about this game is that so from here on out, we are week 6 going into week 7. From here on out, let's go out of our way to keep track of this group of referees. Let's track this group of referees for the rest of the season right now.
right.
And let's put a little fucking asterisk on every one of their fucking games and let's look at it and see what's up. Because I'm sick of this shit.
Download Chat GPT and say, make me a simple spreadsheet on calls of NFL games.
But with ChatGPT, you do have to double check it as well. The NFL is a multi-billion-dollar industry. I can already
Ooh.
guarantee you that they've curbed ChatGPT and other AI systems to be avoiding certain topics for the NFL that would influence anything that might change the outcome of their paycheck. Boom. This is the tech world. There's no way you can trust any of it, but there's nothing that defeats the eye test. There is nothing that defeats the eye test. And
it's still real to me, damn it.
it's still real to me, damn it. Now, Mike, after that horrible game known as the Chiefs and Lions game, we could go about the Zebras and the referees. We'll keep that on our ticker for the rest of the season. We're going to keep an eye on that. But there were two teams that both collectively crapped their pants on Monday night, and I'm kind of shocked.
You mean Buffalo and Washington?
And Washington, yeah.
They ended my nice little
Parlay.
streak. Yeah, well, yeah. Actually, yeah, they also ended my parlay.
Because
as
anything
well.
that ends you streaking, I'm all for.
Well, I mean, yeah. And I was like, you know, if Buffalo's gonna play the Falcons, then, and I know the Falcons have some juice. I get it. I didn't expect Penix to go off like that,
That'd be the first team in the history of the world to choke on juice.
right? Or Penix, and the Bills just shit themselves again.
Yeah, well,
And I love the Bills. The Bills are my second team. The Bills, because I have lots of good friends up that way, they're like my little bastard stepchild, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not cheering for my team, I want my guys' teams to win.
yeah.
And that's fine, but if my guys' teams are dog shit, then I still love them, but I don't know, I can't really hop on that. So when I saw that the Falcons beat the Bills,
Yeah.
my first thought was, "Oh my God, who's in first place in the AFC East?"
The New England
Yeah!
Patriots, baby.
Baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Who saw that coming?
I
All right, I didn't see that coming, but I was hopeful. I did say they would have.
You said 8 wins.
I did say wins. I said they'd have 8 wins at least. I thought they'd go
Will
8 and 9.
get into the playoffs?
In the AFC with the Dolphins and everybody else,
Those
and
dog shit. Yeah,
and how many
With all
teams
this
are
dog
wounded?
Shit we play.
There's so many wounded teams right now, dude. Think about. I mean, they're saying currently that the Patriots have the easiest schedule to end the season. So we're pitched to go into the playoffs, which is good, but at the same time, you don't want to be playing hot air teams. You want to play some real teams because that first round of the playoffs, you might be able to squeak out something in wild card weekend, but like dog, those other ones are gonna be. It's gonna be a dogfight. And hold up, we got to say this. While I'm thinking of, we got to say this. We might be gearing up for an Aaron Rodgers versus Drake May. What if it's a new generation? What if Aaron Rodgers sneaks one out over Vrabel and the Patriots in the playoffs? Playoffs?
Playoffs? I'm just trying to win a damn game. I'm just trying to beat the Patriots again.
And we're back in the saddle with some picks to wrap up between week 6 and week 7. We're going to pick week 7 right now, head to head. I lied to you. I did not go 7-7. I went 7-8. My bad. Had a bad tally. I didn't do that great. Didn't do terrible. It's fine. We're moving on. We're on to week 7. We'll figure out the total tally next week.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we got the tallies here. Everything's good. Like,
So,
you know,
tonight, Thursday, October 16th, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Cincinnati Bengals at 8:15 p.m. Mike, who you got?
just gonna have to go with those Steelers.
Yep.
I
I hope they choke it away, but they're probably going to win.
I mean, I never. So somebody always says to me, "That's what you get for picking Aaron Rodgers," and sometimes that's good advice, and sometimes
I'm
it
saying
works out for me.
it was close
Or
against
bad
Minnesota.
advice, you know.
Minnesota.
I just Cincinnati. I just think they're broken.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in like back broken mode right now. All right, moving on. We got the L.A. Rams versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, 9:30 a.m. Sunday morning, October 19th. Who you got?
Well, I mean, it's obviously an overseas game, the 9:30 game.
Has to be, yeah.
I would hesitate to say that it's London. But I know they've been doing London, Dublin, Germany.
They did play in Germany, yeah. They did play in Spain too. You remember? They played in Mexico. Remember? They played the Raiders in Mexico.
Yes, they did Mexico City.
Wasn't that like the
nobody
longest,
got stabbed?
The longest field goal wasn't recorded there because I think the Raiders got blown out by the Patriots if I recall.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're right. The day after El Chapo was arrested.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It will be in Wembley Stadium.
In the UK, baby, London again.
London.
Right?
So it's a
All right.
London game.
Yeah, let's go. So, having said that, I'm gonna have to go Jacksonville, baby.
So there's
I'm gonna ride the Jacksonville train.
So there's this.
I'm gonna pick the underdog. I think they're gonna come out on top. I think they're gonna be excited that they have the international stage. And I think the Rams are just in a really bad spot. They're getting complacent.
Yeah. So let's do some research on this. But the Jacksonville Jaguars have an excellent record in overseas games.
And they've played a lot of
They
them.
played the Titans. They're pretty much an overseas team. They have an overseas following.
There's
right?
almost like a certain yes.
Right?
Yes.
Aren't they?
Yes.
Isn't that true?
You're correct.
What's up?
The Jaguars are 7-6 all time in their international games.
Yeah.
7 and 6. Okay.
They've
still,
played 13 games on international.
Yeah. So massive fan base. They're pretty much the home team over there, right? You'd think. But
Yeah.
the LA Rams are a real organization. I'm going to be interested to see how many LA Rams fans show up because that's who I'm picking to win that game, the LA Rams. And Hall of Fame quarterback Matthew Stafford, despite Puka Nacua being injured, I believe in Devontae Adams and the rest of them to pull it together.
Fair.
Without jet lag, hopefully. Moving on, we got the New Orleans Saints against the Chicago Bears, bud. I don't ya know.
My first idea is I don't even care.
Okay.
But if you make me pick, Bears.
Yeah, I went Chicago. I did. Next up in the next game of crapshoots, we have Miami versus Cleveland. Who you got?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I'm predicting that the game will be exactly the winner will be the same as my underwear at the end of that game. The Browns.
I was gonna say, what are you doing with a dolphin in your pants,
No,
Mike?
I'm not gonna do. Yeah, yeah.
I picked the Dolphins.
Why is there a dolphin in your pants, Dave?
I picked
Are
the
you
Dolphins.
happy to see me?
I definitely
Hey,
picked
is
the-
that a dolphin in your pants, Dave? Or are you just happy to see me?
Well, I wasn't trying to show you that on purpose.
You're like, oh, but he's like, no, it's a dolphin.
Anyway, moving on, Mike. New England versus Nashville, Tennessee Titans.
Music City, baby.
Revenge game. Mike Vrabel, right?
City of Jeff Jarrett.
Hot take. Hot take. You ready?
Good.
The Tennessee Titans did their head coach a favor by cutting him the week before Mike Vrabel came to town to spank that ass. Mike Vrabel has more wins in one season as a head coach right now than the Tennessee Titans have the entire time since they fired him. Las Vegas Raiders versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, it's got to be no, it still says Chiefs.
Well, no, I mean, to be fair, I don't think Kansas City actually cheats. I think it's
Mike,
very up.
No,
Oh.
a study was done. A study was done this week, Mike.
What?
An AI bot compared all the penalties against the Chiefs
I know.
from 2015 to 2023, and it
I
noticed
know.
favorable difference.
I know.
Like, oh, it's just a couple calls game. Like, bro, favorable difference. What we've all been seeing with our eyes finally comes through on a computation level.
And the thing is, it's hard for us specifically to notice this and watch it and then try to tell other people because they're just like, oh, you're from New England area.
You have
and
cheese fatigue.
You win everything. You've won 6 Super Bowls and 4 World
We have the most.
Series.
We have the most appearances.
You just won a NBA title and 2 NHL championships. So you're just blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, no. I mean, I think somebody's like cheating.
Yeah.
We're not just deflating footballs here.
No.
Like this shit is being done right in front of our faces. And you want to treat me like a fucking dummy.
Yeah. 3-year-old.
And tell me like I don't see what I'm seeing happening.
Right.
That's insulting. That's messed up. And
Kansas City, dude. I just look. I think, and it's tough too because I think Patrick Mahomes is really talented,
he is.
and I wish we could have seen what Patrick Mahomes could have done on his own without zebra help his whole fucking career.
I think Patrick Mahomes is the new Tom Brady.
I think they're trying to make him. Tom Brady made himself who he is.
He did.
They're trying to make him into the next Tom Brady because they don't like. Dude, Tom Brady was not an ideal. You
They
would
don't
not
have
pick Tom
anybody
Brady
else.
as an ideal quarterback.
Yo, who else? If they're not going to make Mahomes, who are they going to make?
From
'Cause
looking at it.
I'm sorry. Lamar, I thought was going to be the man.
No.
And to be fair,
No.
the Patriots could have drafted Lamar Jackson as their quarterback, and they didn't.
I'm glad they didn't. All respect to Lamar Jackson. He's not clutch. Moving on. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to be facing the Minnesota Vikings, Mike.
Okay, cool.
Who you got?
The Vikings are broken. JJ McCarthy is just like every other little quarterback who wants.
Is JJ back this week?
Who cares? If he is, he's hurt. And
Tim or
he's
Carson?
hurt. Dude, he's been hurt 3 times already.
Carson
So,
Wentz.
Yeah, who cares?
And the Philly Eagles are coming off a
Yeah.
brutal loss to getting slapped around by the Giants.
Mm-hmm. Fuck them.
We got I picked Philly anyway. Who you got? You got Philly?
Oh yeah, I mean I took Philly. Yeah.
All right, cool.
But fuck them.
All right. Now, next game, Carolina at the Jets.
I have to take Carolina.
Yeah, they're
man.
they're.
Like,
I think they're turning it around. Let's see. I want to see. It's like
I
it's
want
kind of a
the Jets to
crapshoot.
lose,
But
and I
whatever.
want their running back, and I want
All right.
them to give him over and just hand him over.
Here's
dude.
an interesting one, Mike. Giants at Denver, Mike. How we doing?
You know, at first glance, I didn't think that was a very hard decision,
Uh-huh.
but in Mile High,
Yeah. I'm going Bo Nix, baby. I'm going Broncos.
I knew you would.
I'm going Broncos.
I'm gonna keep going with my guy,
All right.
Cam Scatterboo.
All right.
The Giants get within 10 yards of that goal line. My homeboy's putting it in. It's almost a guarantee. It's almost a tush. Cam Scatterboo can tush push from like 10 yards out
Is
than
that
what Jalen Hurts does from like a yard out from the freaking goal line.
should that be a new nickname for him? The one man tush push.
He could be the one man tush push. Yeah.
Cam Scatterboo, the one man tush push.
Yeah, who's gonna tush? Who's gonna push his tush?
One MTP.
Yeah, push his tush. Push his tush.
Mike, the next game might also be a wager game, Mike. The Indianapolis Colts visiting the Los Angeles Chargers, SoFi Stadium. Who do you got, Mike? Who could it be? I'm so hungry right now. That was my stomach.
Was it
Yeah.
great? I thought your stomach just said the Los Angeles Chargers are going to win the game, obviously,
Oh,
and you also pick them.
I didn't. I picked the Colts.
Okay.
And when the Colts torch that defense, and hopefully if they hang on to the ball at the goal line this week,
Hopefully, if they have a quarterback.
why wouldn't they have a quarterback?
Oh, because they're the Colts.
They're performing in the top areas of every offense in the league right now, Mike.
I think the Anthony Richardson experience is a joke
Right?
and was a joke.
Why? Is Daniel Jones out?
No, but my point is they don't know who they want. They don't have a quarter.
They do.
have-
It's Daniel Jones.
No, they have.
They literally built the team around
They
him.
have everybody who didn't want a quarterback on their team.
No,
On their team.
I don't know, man.
That means you don't really have a quarterback. If nobody else wanted you, and then there was this one little team that was like, yeah, I mean, sure, we'll take you. Do you think they really wanted you?
The owner being down on the sideline every single game this season. I don't know if that's like a new thing. Like you think they're like cracking the whip on the players down there? She's down there dressed in like a full headset and everything.
I'm sorry.
But they're winning.
They are here and there until they run into our buzzsaw.
Yeah.
Are they AFC South?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry. I was just trying to like formulate in my brain. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Titans.
I mean, that's because
Texans,
that's
Colts,
the only
and
place I can
Jags.
formulate things.
Yeah, well, I
I
hope
like
you
to-
don't formulate anywhere else. bud.
Sometimes I like to tell people.
Anyway.
I was like, hey, I was thinking to myself,
That's not how you want to start a sentence with Mike. And,
And
we're
they're like,
back.
and they're like, well, you were thinking to yourself?
Of
Like,
course.
who else would you think to? And I was like, I just squished a bug. I hope that wasn't anybody from my past life.
Moving on, we got Washington.
Granddaddy.
Washington versus Dallas. He was attracted to the chair.
Yeah, he probably died in this. Actually, that's probably the smell.
Okay, Washington versus Dallas.
I'm gonna go Washington because I don't know. After last week, I don't know. Dallas seems like a dumpster fire.
Yeah, I agree.
I already made fun of Jerry Jones to you. I don't think that if that was on record or off record.
I mean, they
you
dropped.
know-
Yeah, I don't know. They dropped.
You
the
know
ball with
how I
Mike
feel
McCarthy.
about
I don't know.
Jerry Jones. He's a clown.
Yeah,
He's just a doofus
Yeah.
billionaire that has too much money.
he keeps putting his
Um,
fingers in the potato salad.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody cares how good it is if your fingers keep running through it, bud.
Yeah, he's an idiot, dude.
Let me bring a tour through my facility while my entire team is practicing and then wonder why I lose games. Eyes everywhere. I feel bad for Mark Sanchez. I really do. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, because obviously, so for those that don't know, he just made the news for assaulting somebody, an old guy, and getting stabbed while being drunk, stumbling through the street, embarrassing himself, getting stabbed and then arrested.
Yeah, trying to be some sort of vigilante. Like, I'm at a bar that I frequent, and the bartender that I'm chopping it up with was like, hey, there's this a-hole truck out here that always parks here. Yeah. And they, and the truck is like unloading stuff for this other.
Keep going.
What are you laughing about?
What is the truck unloading?
I don't know specifically, but it was a loading truck. Wait, what?
What?
What do you know?
I'm,
What do you
I'm,
want to
just, I'm
say?
trying to follow.
Okay,
I don't know
so
where it's going.
I'm trying to let you know.
Okay.
So apparently, Mark Sanchez is drunk at this bar,
Right.
or his little club or whatever
Goes a
trendy
stumbling.
place, right? And I guess he does get a little sauced. What came out afterwards was that a lot of people weren't really necessarily surprised that this happened.
too
So
bad.
the story is that the bartender who was chumming it up with him was like, "Oh, yeah, every so often this big delivery truck comes in. They park in the alley and freaking they block up the alley and they're unloading all this shit to this other place and they just sit there and la 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 and they need to get their ass out of there quicker and blah 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 because it's blocking this and this and this." And apparently that kind of triggered homeboy and Mark
Vigilante justice.
yeah, here we go. Right? Because he's a jet, right? And he's a winner, right? He's a born winner. Mark Sanchez is a born winner. He's a jet.
2 AFC championship games would say otherwise.
Fuck him.
I wouldn't.
So, no, me neither.
But Rex Ryan did a couple times.
So
he confronts the guy in the alleyway with the big truck.
apparently these guys were chopping it up, and Mark Sanchez got irritated to the point where he was going to go handle it. And he went out into this back little alley, and this truck driver's there. The dude's literally almost like 70 years old or something. And it's like, no, no, I always stay here. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, blah, blah, blah. Like, who are you? Like, I don't know. I'm delivering stuff.
Imagine you're this guy.
Get the hell out of my way.
Sitting
Like,
in your truck idling for
Yep.
like the 30th job you've done where no one said anything.
yeah.
And here comes this big fucking drunk ape. Just,
Yeah.
Oh,
And to be fair,
what?
Dave, he was bigger than I thought. When I looked, because I looked and I, if I'm going to talk about it, I did some research. He's not a small dude. He even looks like a fucking Neanderthal. Like his bone structure, if you look at his face and some of the pictures from recent, even some of the pictures of him, because I believe he's a Fox analyst.
I feel bad for him.
No,
I do.
nope. And he walked up to this dude and thought that it was his job to not only tell this guy that he can't park there. Sorry. Ooh. Not only tell him that you can't park here, I'm going to pull you out of your vehicle and just start punching you. Right? This 60-something, 70-ish-year-old man pulled out a knife and just started poking him.
And I don't feel bad
And said,
because of that
no,
reason. You know?
no.
I feel like
And then
justice was
homeboy
served.
was finally like, ow.
Yep.
Stabbing hurts. And he eventually was like, oh, I'm
Well.
being stabbed. And that hurts. I'm going to walk away now. And then got arrested, went to jail.
Got charged.
No, I mean, he went to the hospital first.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then his name was splattered all over social media.
Dude, I just but
Mark
like
Sanchez was stabbed.
yeah, but like you can't
What?
you can't tell me one didn't cause the other, and it just cemented him. It just cemented him as the butt fumble guy,
You
and the
fucking douchebag.
the butt fumble is probably why he drinks so much, which is why it's like a full circle. Like that's just embarrassing. Green Bay versus Arizona. Kyler Murray's out.
Oh, I mean, obviously Green Bay. Come on.
Green Bay. Okay. Atlanta
Nah.
versus San Francisco. 8:20 game.
Um,
Main event.
So this
Main event time.
this is really funny. I also have some friends that are in San Francisco, and they are all about Mac Jones.
Hell yeah.
They're making fun of me and us and saying, "Oh, yeah. Oh, how stupid are you to draft this? You
Get
had
rid of him. Yeah,
No,
I agree.
they were like, you had Cam Newton,
Mhm.
and then you drafted this quarterback from Alabama, and then got rid of him.
Yep.
Even though you couldn't coach him.
Yep.
And then you just, they're like, and then you just draft another quarterback 2 years next, and you're gonna mess him up too.
I
and
agree
then
with those
and
things.
and they're like, I guess
But
from
I love
what
Drake
I
May.
hear, Mac Jones, there's like a. Oh fuck! I forgot what they call it. It's like a Mac Jones mania or something. Like they're all about.
Dude, he's
this dude.
talented. He's getting a
They're
chance.
all
I
about
always
this
said
dude.
I
and
wish he got a
poor
better
Brock
shake.
Purdy, man, he might be out. He might be the latest Drew Bledsoe.
No, he'd be the latest Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, actually, yeah, that too.
Did you
Stars?
pick Atlanta or did you pick San Francisco?
Oh, San Francisco. Yeah, San Francisco.
Over Atlanta?
Yeah,
Okay, me too. Now,
they're at home.
yeah, we have the Monday night games: Tampa Bay at Detroit and Houston at Seattle. Who you got?
Again, I always thought he was a boob, but I'm on the Baker Mayfield
Let's
train.
go.
And let's go.
He's
Tampa
got the
Bay,
gene.
baby.
Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. I love his story.
Dude, I thought he has a super corny commercial. Remember that one where he's like running up the stands of
Eating, yeah.
I'm
And
pretty
he
sure
was
it's
also-
back when he was
no.
with Cleveland or
Yeah.
something, and he's
Whatever.
running up the stands, and it's just so stupid.
I'd eat Snickers because of Baker Mayfield. I like Snickers.
Yeah.
I like what he's doing with the Bucks too, though. He has none of his number one receivers. They're doing everything they're doing right now with they're second and third string players right now.
Well,
So-
no, it's actually his headband.
It can be whatever he needs. Dude, ultimate underdog story. Played backup in high school, played backup in college, played like all these different things, injuries, getting drafted to the Browns, getting, head to head, getting cut, giving them their first ever playoff win, bro, against a division rival. Like, he did all these. Dude, he got within 5 points of beating the Chiefs in the middle of their dynasty. And he's one of the only people to beat Patrick Mahomes in college. I love Baker Mayfield. I love his story. I want to see him go through it. I would love to see him pull the trigger and get a dang ring.
Next week, after he defeats the Lions, I will explain to you guys how he derives his power,
From his headband.
influence, and passion from his headband.
Also,
Okay?
I'm
So-
kind of I'm out on
That's me.
Houston. Houston's like, I don't know what the hell D'Amico Ryan's doing down there, but Seattle is probably going to run through that. So I'm Team Darnold. I like what Sam Darnold does in the regular season, but if it's anything like last season, he shits his pants in the playoffs. I don't know if I don't know if I have any faith in him to get anywhere.
Yeah, I know. CJ Stroud's just seems like he's good for maybe 4 or 5 wins.
Mm.
And I'm not really just interested.
They seem like an
in any
incomplete
of it.
team. They seem wounded.
I don't know. I don't even think Houston should have a team. No. I'm not saying Houston. Like, they have Dallas right there.
We should have a
It's
team in
Dallas,
Hawaii.
Fort Worth, like how many
Well,
teams you need right there?
I don't know. There's states all
Because
over that
they're
have
not
multiple
good.
teams. They should.
And you don't have enough people and you don't have enough money.
I just wish they called them the New Jersey Jets and Giants.
Yeah, why aren't they the New Jersey Jets? They don't
Yeah.
play in New York.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
They're fake New York.
At one point, there was 4
And they
NFL teams
suck.
in California, right?
Who the hell wants to? Are there actually people in New York that wear Jets stuff?
Oh yeah,
I
Adam
would-
Sandler's a Jet
Bro,
fan.
I would love to see, because I work at a stadium, I would love to see what their fucking numbers are. How many people are actually buying fucking New York Jets jerseys
Well,
and shit
I think
like
out of
that?
the New York teams, Buffalo is the only real New York team. Well,
Of course.
not this year. They seem like they're shells and
Well,
Dude,
if you're gonna hook your horse up to somebody, you're gonna pick the Jets.
no.
No,
But speaking of Buffalo, dude, it seems like they're in Josh Allen's prime years, and they're not doing him any favors. They need to make some trades at the deadline. That I'm concerned for. And honestly, dude,
I'm
McDermott.
yeah.
McDermott seems like he kind of sounds like he sounds like a really good hype man. Like he gets his team there almost, but then it's never good enough. Like I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because he's a defensive coach, to give up that seam to Travis Kelce the way they did in that 13 seconds. It's just like you can't. It's hard to recover from that, and doing it after every playoff game, it's like they're gonna want to get an offensive-minded coach in there for Josh Allen in his prime. I think McDermott's on his way out.
Yeah, and he is. And it's funny because one thing I always think about is we have one team for like 5 or 6 states up here.
Yeah.
These mofos over in New York have 3 teams, even though
For half a state.
even though only one of them actually plays there.
Right.
They also go play in New Jersey.
Yeah.
So I also want to say, wouldn't the Bills just totally destroy the Jets and the Giants combined? Why do we need the Jets and the Giants? You guys are dog shit. You guys are dog shit. You've been dog shit.
Lawrence Taylor,
Hey,
come on.
But you're dog shit. And
Eli Manning,
I think the NFL should take
Tom Coughlin, Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick.
Who the hell? What are you just naming old white men?
Tom. I started with Lawrence
Why
Taylor.
are you saying Tom Coughlin?
Because they're all Giants Hall of Famers.
no. Tom
Eli
Coughlin
Manning.
is not going to be in the Giants.
Yes, he is. He got two rings as a head coach.
He did
and
not
he
get
played his
anything.
entire life in the league, even though everyone hates him. And at the Jaguars,
He
had that
did
really,
not earn 2 rings.
Okay.
Another team lost 2 rings, and he was like,
I'd agree.
he basically like put his hand like this, and somebody like dropped one on his fucking finger,
No, I agree that.
and then he died.
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
He's still alive.
Oh,
I agree that the Patriots lost they lost it themselves. They had 3 dropped interceptions, 2 by Asante Samuel, won by fucking Rodney Harrison at the 2-minute warning that no one ever wants to talk about. That was hideous. They could have shut it down several times. They didn't do it. I feel bad for Junior Seau and everybody who missed out, but like it is what it is. They earned it. You can't tell me Tom Coughlin, Eli Manning, and that they're not they're gonna like. There's no they're responsible for half of their entire franchise's Super Bowls. You can't tell me they're not going to be in their Hall of Fame. And that's what I was mentioning. Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick, Lawrence Taylor, Eli Manning, Tom Coughlin. Like the Giants, like, yeah, we hate them. And like, I don't, whatever, but like, they're still a better organization than the fucking Jets. I feel like the Jets aren't even in the closet of the basement apartment of the house that the Giants own.
But
like,
I mean,
back to your
humor
cellar.
me for a second. Like, why do you have the Jets and the Giants? Back in the day, that might have made sense. Now, you don't have that identity. They're trying to do the same thing, and I know we don't want to mix sports and we don't really talk about baseball, but it's like, why do you have the New York Yankees and the New York Mets? Do you know why? Is because back in the day, you had the rich white people who supported this team, and then across the subway, because they called it the Subway Series on the South Side, you had the or the more day-to-day working, grinding, blue-collar Mets fans.
Yeah.
I don't think that really exists now in the NFL, specifically with those two teams. I think they should merge.
And then add a team somewhere else? Who else would you add to the league? You'd have to shift.
Why do you have to add? Why?
You can't just remove a team.
Course you
31
can.
teams?
Yep.
No, I think they should put a team
Buys.
in Hawaii, though.
Buys.
I'd love to see them put a team in Hawaii.
Where?
In-
Specifically, Kamehameha?
No, Honolulu.
What would the Honolulu Tutus? What would they be called?
No. They'd probably be called like the
Kamehamehas? Polyculandis?
No, it'd be like I'm sure it'd be like Kona something because Kona means warrior,
That would be cool.
you know?
Or probably like Oahu.
I mean, it'd have to be
being
on
like
Oahu.
the Big Island, yeah.
Yeah.
Or not the Big Island, but
Aloha
Oahu,
Stadium. Yeah, they'd have to do it at Aloha
Uh-huh.
Stadium. Oh, yeah. Well, the only other thing that happened is, John Cena being on his farewell tour and John Cena jobbing to your favorite AJ Phenomenal Styles.
Did you was this like a match or something
Oh,
that
yeah.
you watched?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, like on what?
A pay-per-view.
Raw?
No, it was a
Wait,
pay-per-view.
how did you see a pay-per-view?
Well, you see, I didn't pay for it.
Wait, you didn't pay-per-view?
I sure didn't.
You just per-viewed?
Yeah, I viewed it.
Yeah. What was it? What was the
So the thing is,
was it like fucking SummerSlam or
we're in October, Mike.
I know. Well, I mean, we're in October now, so the last pay-per-view would have been at the end of summer, right?
Yeah, but this is October.
It is October.
Mid-October.
What's the
Blue October.
What's the
Hate me today.
what's the month before October?
October.
You mean September?
That's what I said.
Okay.
What was the last
You
pay-per-view?
realize like Survivor Series will be in November.
It usually is, yeah.
No, it's not usually. It is.
Okay, well.
It's
Sometimes they change things up.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Really?
Like they got rid of the Great American Bash.
Oh gosh.
Remember?
Oh, thank God.
Last WWE pay-per-view was July 13th, 2025.
And what was it?
This was WWE Evolution.
And it was in what month?
July.
Oh, that's far away.
Dang. I thought they did a pay-per-view every month. What the hell happened? They didn't do a pay-per-view in September. Dude, what? When did wrestling change? Have I been out of the loop for that long? They don't do pay-per-views every month now? Really?
Absolutely not.
That was a thing.
Yeah, I mean it was. And I think they probably do.
Oh, COVID probably killed it, huh?
No, what kind of killed it was they. So I think with all the media conglomerates like blending together, WWE had their own streaming platform.
Oh yeah.
They got rid of it.
Didn't they get their own deal with Netflix now?
Now they're on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say the other P amount word, but I think there are some other. But I thought it was cool because I paid like $50 a year, and I had the WWE Network.
Oh yeah.
I had every live show, everything that I could look at interviews, and I could watch WWE before it was WWE because they also purchased
Yeah.
all the other
And
wrestling
every other
things.
every other.
So I could literally watch
organization.
like Ric Flair from like 1976 on some weird ass like Southern
AWA.
Wrestling Federation, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Yeah, we just sold it." So
Well,
yeah. And we're like, "Oh. Well, then what the fuck? We're not going to get any of the pay-per-views and just stopped watching."
yeah, they found a new way to make more money and nickel and dime people off of the classic matches and stuff. But they're pulling back the curtain more too. And I don't know. I think it's cool, but like I don't know. The cool thing about the Cena AJ Styles match was that because Cena's on his farewell tour, he can't wrestle everybody he wanted to wrestle on his way out. And so he's been paying homage to a lot of wrestlers by like stealing their moves mid-match and like teasing that he's stealing moves and stuff and like really making a show of it.
Okay.
And I think it's been a really cool fucking angle for him. And it's cool to see him like go out and put people over, even the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Do you think so? Something that has been a long kind of standing tradition in the
Going out on your back.
no, not even that. I mean, yeah, going out on your shield, putting somebody else over before you leave, unless you're Bret Hart.
Or Stone Cold.
Yeah. Or just any other dickhead who thinks they're actually the
Hulk Hogan.
wrestler and not you're showing up
Goldberg.
to your job.
Yeah. This is real.
Yeah.
It's still real to me, damn it.
What I was thinking is I forgot what I was thinking.
Well, then that's it for us.
Wait, no, really?
Probably, yeah. We went
Oh.
through everything. We're good. We went really long,
Oh,
but we
Yeah.
got some really good, relevant hot takes in here, and it flowed. So
mm-hmm.
I mean, if anything, I would ask this one last. This doesn't have to be long, but what do you think about not even just within WWE, but with like sports entertainment as a whole shifting from the pay-per-view model?
Yes.
over
Thank you. Where were we going with this? Yes, we were talking about how
I just never realized that they shifted over to not doing pay-per-views monthly anymore. And like, obviously, I'm kind of like I see highlights here and there, but like the highlights I see are like the match finishes because I'm not going to sit there and watch a full match now. I feel like wrestling's different. Like it's too much. Everybody does a super kick. Everybody does like there's all these moves like, oh, we're paying homage. Like, no, you're cheapening that move the more you do that shit. Like if you're paying homage to a move, you let it be the fucking move. And you leave it alone. Everybody doing a spear, everybody doing a super kick, everybody, it's like a Superman punch. It's like, dude, can we not? Can we like get creative with our own moves and not take like that's what's taken me away from watching it. So I have like recently, yeah, I haven't noticed that they changed from a every month pay-per-view model to streaming all the time.
well, and not only that, you don't want to keep paying for it all the time, either.
Right.
What I found was the more wrestling I watched, the more I learned about it, the more I got involved with it,
It becomes predictable, the
like
patterns,
I was the guy who, when I was 7 years old, I was jumping off my dresser, like breaking my bed with an elbow drop, and my mom coming and be like, "What are you doing?" Like, "Oh, sorry. She's like, I thought I told you not to do that." I'm like, "Well, I mean, the macho man does it, you know." She's like, "Well, you're not the macho man." I'm like, "Yeah, but what if I was?"
What if I was the macho man? Yeah. You wouldn't be able to understand if I ever became him. Yeah. What my mom doesn't know. When I was 7 years old, I was the macho man. I've always been the macho man.
I may or may not have done swanton bombs onto every one of those Bash and Brawlers over there.
Is that why they smell so bad?
Bro, I would take my couch cushions out and put them on the floor, and it was in the basement. So I'd put, because it was concrete, so you had to make sure there was cushions.
Yeah.
And I would do the fucking swanton bomb off the top of the fucking couch onto the cushions, onto those all the time, dude. I'd be watching like TNA or whatever, wherever Jeff Hardy was, and I'd always be doing swanton bombs. Favorite.
Okay. I was with you until you said Jeff Hardy.
Who else does a swanton bomb, Mike? Thank you. What the fuck?
Maybe
No. There's only one dude that does a swanton bomb, and it's Jeff Hardy. And he's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I don't care what you think of him. I don't care. I like the Hardy Boys. I love Jeff Hardy. And I'm not ashamed.
Yeah. Yo.
And Lita.
Who would win in a fight, you or Jeff Hardy?
I'm so glad you asked me this.
I'm behind
Mike.
you to make sure no one jumps in.
Jeff, this Sunday.
You're coming on our podcast, brother. And
You're gonna step onto the Grub Budz set.
I promise I won't fight you.
And you're gonna come face to face with Grub like you never seen. And you're not gonna know how to chew off a piece of this meat, I tell you what.
Do you like to eat?
Cause I got nothing but stew for
I got
you.
an appetite. Yeah.
I mean, he's a pretty big dude. He's bigger than me. He might have some leverage.
Yeah, I mean, I like to talk. I'm going to be honest with you, Grub. My goal and my hope is that maybe we reach enough people out there.
Hell yeah.
Where someone actually hears me say, like, "Oh, that guy wants to fight me," and actually like contacts us and says,
"Oh no."
"Oh."
It's the Grub Budz. Hey, hey. It's the Grub Budz. Hey. You've got the food, the flour, everything in between. Talking trash, blowing smoke. If you know what I mean, it's the Grub Budz.
Grub Budz. Highly recommended.